Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, students. It's biology for class 10, and our topic is going on life processes. This video is especially for those students who are not able to attend the live classes and the students who have not attended the school also. So, in last video also I started the topic life process, and there I explained you about the nutrition. In this chapter, we are going to study about four life processes, that is nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. Nutrition we have started. Nutrition is the process of intake of food. It is called nutrition. Okay, and there are the mainly two type of nutrition is there, that is autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is a type of nutrition in which organisms prepare their food by own. Okay, and the organisms who are preparing their food by own, they are called autotrophs. As I have given you examples also, autotrophs example is green plant, certain bacteria, blue green alga, etc. are there. And to prepare their food, they are using the inorganic substances and using in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, they convert them into the organic substances. So by the process of photosynthesis, the autotrophs are preparing their food by own. Now in today's class I am going to explain you about the heterotrophic nutrition. What is the mean by heterotrophic nutrition? It is a type of nutrition in which organisms prepare their food by own, in which the organism depend on other for their food. So what is heterotrophic nutrition? Type of nutrition in which organisms depend on other for their food. Heterotrophic nutrition further can be divided into the three categories, that is saprotrophic, parasitic, and holozoic. Saprotrophic means the type of nutrition in which organisms derive their food from dead and decayed matter. Students, the organic matter which is decomposing, on that substance you have seen like a bread is there, a roti is there to home, and then when it is start decomposing, then the fungus is started growing on it. Okay, at that time that fungus is doing the saprotrophic mode of nutrition. So the type of nutrition in which organism derive their food from the dead and decayed matter, it is called saprotrophic nutrition. And the organism who are doing this type of nutrition, they are called saprotrophs. Examples are mucor, yeast, fungus, etc. Next is coming, that is parasitic nutrition. It is also one type of heterotrophic nutrition. In this nutrition, the organism derive their food from other organism. But which type of organism? They are living organism. The main difference between saprotrophic and parasitic is saprotrophic derive their food from the dead and decayed matter, and parasites derive their food from other living organism. The organisms who are doing this type of nutrition, they are called parasites. Parasites. And the organism on which they are depending, from which they are deriving their food, they are called host. So the two main terms you have to keep in mind. The organisms who are doing the parasitic type of mode of nutrition, they are called parasites, and the organism on which they are depending, they are called host. Now the parasites can live on the body of the organism, or they can live inside the body of any organism, like the lice. It's commonly known as the Jew. Okay, this lice sucking the blood. So they are directly taking the ready food from the host of that from the host. They have not to digest it. Similarly, the leech. Similarly, the tapeworm. Tapeworm is one type of internal parasite. Lice and leech are external parasite. They are living on the body of the host. Tapeworm is living inside the body of the host. Understood? And similarly, one plant commonly you are knowing, that is Cuscuta. Cuscuta is also one parasitic plant. It is a parasite plant. Clear, students? Now the next is coming, that is called holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition, it is also one type of heterotrophic nutrition in which organisms take complex food, means they intake the complex food substance, then they digest it and then utilize it. Not like the saprotrophs and parasites, they cannot uh, derive the food directly. They have to take the complex food, then they have to digest it. Means they have to convert that complex food substance into the simple substance, so their body can absorb it. So holozoic is the type of nutrition in which organisms takes complex food substance, then digest it and then utilize it. Now the next is coming, that is the steps of holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition is divided into the 5 steps. The first one is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Ingestion means intake of food. Means the organism is taking the food, that step is known as ingestion. Digestion means conversion of the complex food into the simple. Complex food substance convert into the simple substance, that is called digestion. Then this simple substance is absorbed by the body and that is called absorption. Now after absorption, the nutrients are reaching to each and every cell. Okay, here the body is again preparing that simple substances according to their body needs, that is called assimilation. Means the simple substances reaching to the cell, that is called assimilation. And egestion means throwing the waste out of the body. Sorry. So steps of holozoic nutrition are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Example who are doing the holozoic type of nutrition, here it can be amoeba. Examples can be amoeba or so many multicellular organisms like the human being. Human being also doing the holozoic mode of nutrition. Clear, students? Now the nutrition in amoeba. Amoeba is a single cell organism living in the pond water. Amoeba is a single cell organism living in the pond water. When amoeba senses any food particles, when amoeba senses any food particle, um, it start taking its pseudopodia around it. You can see, students, the amoeba is taking its pseudopodia around it, and they engulf the food particles and trap it into the food vacuole. This is food vacuole. Then the body is releasing the digestive juices into the food vacuole. So the digestion will occur in the food vacuole. Then absorption will be done by the cytoplasm. Assimilation will take place here and the waste is thrown out of the body by the body surface only. So you can see here the amoeba is also doing the holozoic mode of nutrition. It is a single cell organism living in the pond water. So students, you can see uh, today I have completed the type of heterotrophic nutrition. Separate, it is divided into the three types: saprotrophic, parasitic and holozoic. So students, have a nice day ahead. Stay at home and remain safe. Inshallah, we will meet soon in our regular